Ninja Gaiden meets Double Dragon. Finally, the crossover that Ryu Hayabusa deserves. My vote failed to get him into Smash Bros, but at least now he's in Double Dragon. He comes with Ghost Walk, making him unable to get damage, unless by a ground pound move, specials, or stage hazards. He can throw shurikens, and he has his legendary Izuna Drop. Finally, justice has been done for Ryu Hayabusa. Huh?
Who is this guy?
Hit that like and subscribe button because we are starting out with his action move, Smoke Bomb. This is a really sweet move as you can choose the direction between forward or backwards by pressing the action move button. By default, he will go in the direction he faces. However, if you want to move backwards, then you will have to press the action move button and the opposite direction he is facing at the same time. This is great because if you aren't looking to want to fully commit to his normal attack chain or just want to get out of the way, you can cancel out from his first 2 stun hits and get to safety. The third hit in his normal attack chain is a knock damage, where the timing is strict, where you will immediately have to quickly press the action move button as soon as you land the third hit in order to cancel as quickly as the first 2 hits. When doing Smoke Bomb to move backwards, the only issue is he will end up facing the direction he moved in. So Ranzou will not be facing his enemies that he Smoke Bomb away from, and the only way to follow up against those enemies is with his side special. Going on to his neutral special, Fujin Shuriken is his only special that can be done in mid-air naturally. The whirlwind created by Ranzou can knock off enemies that are laying on the ground. While he is tossing out 3 shurikens at once, only up to 2 will actually count as damage. The aerial version can actually hit the enemies 4 times if close enough. When it comes to following up with other specials, it's more conditional and inconsistent. His up special can grab the enemy during the whirlwind portion only. If a shuriken hits the enemy, then it won't work. Next, side special. Raijin Strike is a rather interesting special. As with most multi-hit specials, it's better to target an enemy that is standing on the ground than on mid-air or laying on the ground. Raijin Strike is at its best when hitting an enemy that has been hit by a knock damage move, as the enemy will be sent flying in mid-air for Ranzou to be able to reach them and get the final hit in. His neutral special can follow up quite nicely after hitting the knock damage portion of Raijin Strike, and his up special can follow up during the stun hits to give him the invincibility to land if needed. Lastly, up and down special, Izuna Drop. Ranzou can only catch enemies that has been last hit by a stun move or is untouched. Using a knock damage move will make Ranzou roll through the enemy and become vulnerable to attacks. The only knock damage move that will follow up into Izuna Drop is his jump attack and running jump attack, aka his dive kick, which works similarly to Linda's. When catching an enemy, Ranzou can move in any direction to deliver the Izuna Drop, which is great as he can reposition himself in a more desired location wherever that may be. When it comes to following up with his other specials, side special is best as the enemy is not far enough for him to be able to reach. His aerial neutral special doesn't really work on the same target grabbed by Izuna Drop because Ranzou actually faces the opposite direction. Here are some flashy combos that can be done on enemies that can get stunned by normal attacks.
Here I come. Let's fly.
And that's it for this video. Let us know in the comments below if we missed anything and which character would you like to see next.